So you're ready to go live on Facebook and Instagram, but you're not quite sure what to say so that you can be seen, be known, and be heard as the subject expert. Stay tuned. I'm going to share some tips that you can use immediately. Hey there. So you said to me you're ready to go live, but you're kind of lost and not quite sure what to say once you go on live. Well, I'm going to give you a few tips today as to what you can do when you go live, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Clubhouse. Let's talk about it. But before I do that, I want to say thank you for stopping by my page. In case this is your very first time, welcome home. I'm Dr. Cosette M. White, America's #1 tax and accounting strategist. I work with CEOs to help them increase profits, increase revenues, and multiply their bottom line. I also work with my tax pros to help them grow, scale, and leverage their firm using social media as a way to gain organic clients. So you're stuck, not quite sure what you should say once you are ready to go live. Well, let me share a few things that you can talk about immediately, just things that you don't even really have to put together, but there's always a great idea, and that's to do some homework. So let's jump right into it. The first thing I wrote down was mistakes. You can go live and talk about the top 5 or top 7 mistakes that you made when you first started out as a tax professional. You can talk about the first 5 or 7 mistakes that you made by starting out with a brick and mortar. You can talk about the first 5 or 7 mistakes that you made as a tax professional. How did you make these mistakes? How did you end up losing key clients when you first started out? Number 2, we can talk about myths. What are the top 5 or 7 myths that you can name as a tax professional? You know, when I think about it, I think about some of the myths that prevent individuals from starting out as a tax preparer. Maybe they've heard that you have to be a CPA, or maybe they think that you have to be great at math. Well, those are all myths. Those are not factual things that are, have tos. Talk about some of the myths that our clients have about tax professionals, why they want to do their tax return themselves. Talk about the myths. We can also talk about what I wish I had known. What are some of the things that you wish you had known when you started out as a tax professional? What are some of the things you wish you had known to grow your business? What are some of the things you wish you had avoided when you first started out as an entrepreneur? What are some of the things you wish you had known when you signed that contract to start your business in a brick and mortar? So see, these are all small tips that you can use when you are considering going live on social media. You can tell personal stories. People want to know who you are. They want to know the authentic you. So it is important to be the most genuine version of yourself. Be you. I was sharing with some of my students when I first started going live on social media back in 2013. I was doing a 60-day challenge and, I was like a robot. I was just so stiff. But as we continue to go live and we continue to just let our hair down and we continue to perfect ourselves, then it gets better. It gets better like wine. It gets better over time. All right. So talk about some of your personal stories. Tell the audience why you got started. Now, why you got started may not be one of those things where people will continue to come and click on and grow your channel or grow your Facebook, but it's also allowing people to know a little bit about you, to dive a little bit into who you are, your personality, what you do, why you do it, and just to get to know you. It's all about building trust, building relationships, and like I said earlier, getting to be seen, be heard, and be known. All right, the 3 B's: be seen, be heard, and be known. Another thing you can talk about when you go live on your videos is talk about reviews or do walkthroughs. And what do I mean by reviews and walkthrough? So say hypothetically you use the Onboardable, or you use TaxDome, or you use some other type of CRM. You can go through that system and do a review on it, the pros and the cons. You can also do a walkthrough for, say, anyone who wants to know more information about it. And during that walkthrough, talk about the pros, talk about the cons, so that you are giving information to your ideal clients, okay? You always want to, as I'm naming all these, the mistakes, the myths, the what I wish I should have known, your personal stories and why you got started, you're talking directly to your ideal client. So have this conversation as if you're talking to your ideal client, okay? Be genuine, be authentic. And then last but not least, I always tell my clients to make sure you talk about testimonials. Talk about what your clients are saying. If you have an actual quote from one of your clients, share those live. Talk to the people about what your clients are saying, your prospects are saying, or what are some of the conversations that you are having when you're doing discovery calls. All right, so they're testimonials. So let me just repeat these, and I'm going to go backwards and hopefully they help someone. So talk about the testimonials or give client testimonials, do reviews and do walkthroughs. Maybe you want to do a review and a walkthrough on QuickBooks, or do a review and a walkthrough on how to set up your finances. Do a review and a walkthrough on what it looks like to do a profit and loss statement every single month. Talk about what are the expenses. Talk about what does it look like to have key performance indicators. These are all walkthroughs that you can actually have. You can even do a review and walkthrough on apps. What are the top 5 apps that you would recommend to your tax clients for mileage, saving money, whatever, investing, credit and repair? What are the top 5 apps that you would recommend? Talk about the pros, talk about the cons, all right? Talk about why you got started. Give some personal stories, things that have happened to you, how you get your day started. What does it look like a day in the life with Dr. Cosette? What does it look like on a great day? And what does it look like on a chaotic day? Talk about those. Your clients want to know. They are getting to see the inner side of you, the true you, the genuine you. All right. What are some of the things that you wish you could have avoided? What are some of the things you wish you could have done different? And then, of course, we're talking about the myths as well as the mistakes. So hopefully that has helped you, give you an idea to where you can get started with going live on Facebook, on Instagram, and having conversations on Clubhouse. All right, great starter pieces. If this has been of value to you, then continue to follow me. Subscribe to my channel. All you got to do is click the link above so that you get a bell that will ring every time I upload something new or every time I go live with new material. Also, follow me on all social media outlets. I'm at Cosette M. White on Instagram, on Facebook, on Clubhouse, and of course, you know where to follow me and find me right here on YouTube. All right, so listen, guys, I work with tax and accounting professionals. If you are looking to grow your business leaps and bounds, you're looking to grow, scale, and leverage this year, maybe you're tired of doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And Albert Einstein says that's insanity, by the way. But you're tired of doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same results. I encourage you to set up a discovery call with me. Set up a discovery call with me so that we can have a quick conversation about how I can help you grow, how I can help you increase your bottom line right now, today in 2022. All right, you guys going out there, have yourselves an amazing and awesome day. I can't wait to connect with you on my next YouTube. Take care. Bye-bye.